Let me talk to y'all a second. So I saw this comment underneath the video that I reposted about the whole racist white lady essentially calling ICE on the South Korean immigrants that were working in the Hyundai manufacturing plant. And this person wouldn't be wrong. America did used to do a lot of its own shit before we went completely international and outsourced a lot of things because the labor was cheaper. But this America First rhetoric doesn't make sense when you consider the following. If my guy really wanted to put America first, he would have to do things like invest in education, invest in job retraining skills, especially as the market shifts the way that it is with the influence of AI in there. Do things like create public works projects that would allow us to go ahead and start putting people to work. And just overall investment across the board in America itself. That's not what's happening. He's cutting the education department. There are massive cuts across the board just in general in the name of government savings. No money is actually being reinvested in America. All he's doing is cutting the legs from out underneath us and making the job market increasingly tight, while also making the things that we buy increasingly expensive, which is going to result in a lot of very mad and angry people who will eventually take up arms the way that the French did and the Russians did. And then he will use that as an excuse to enact military force, which is what we're seeing in places like Chicago and DC. So no, it's not a matter of, it's supposed to get worse before it's going to get better. That would imply that he had a plan to make it better. No, it's going to get worse before it gets worse. And I need y'all to understand that. Although honestly, y'all are in a cult anyway, so I don't think you care. You're just hoping that things will be great for white people again. And I can astoundingly say, it's going to be shitty for all of us. Hope that helps.